ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಏನು ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ? ಮೆದಾಸ್ ಅಂತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಊರಿಂದ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಟಾಕ್ ಟು ಯು. ಈಗಿತ್ತ ಬರಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಲಾಂಗ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಐ ಕುಡ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಯು. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ? Now we are waiting for everyone directly to come to us and talk. Swagatam, Shubha Swagatam. Welcome to you all, our Purva Chhatra Parishad Sadasyaha, members of our alumni and other earnest seekers of Yoga Marga, Shri Krishna Marga. Already we have covered 12 chapters in this process. The man behind it, the organizer, very earnest organizer, Professor Shivaram from Yasvyasa, he is with us today. Shivaram. He is in ITBT, engineer. He completed his MSc in Prashanti Yoga University, and now already he has finished his PhD also, I think. He was the man for yoga instruction course there. Highly active, very simple man coming from our Tirthali area. Whole family is dedicated for pious practices. And we have many such great people, friendly, very simple. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಎಲೆ ಮರಿಯ ಕಾಯಿ ಅಂತೆ, ಎಲೆ ಮರೆಯ ಕಾಯಿ. So that I was there for 20 years in Janaseva, looking after our 10th standard students, starting from 1994. I was taking care of our 8th standard students. Then I was made in charge of 10th standard. Later on, so many things happened in the meanwhile. That is 120 years episode. After 94, I took voluntary retirement to join. What is that Gurukula Prakalpa project launched by Sangh? Started with Maitri Gurukulam, Shubhankaroti, near this big banyan tree, Dodda Alamara. Throughout my life, Krishna was the guiding force to me, because in my own childhood and boyhood, everywhere I could acquire knowledge by drop. Jalabindu nipatena kramasha puryate ghataha. Every vessel will be filled by drop, stream by stream. We cannot pour any vessel suddenly. then the whole water will be shattered around. That is how I could acquire. And I was so fortunate to have such great gurus in Mysore, in Gokarna, in my own village, Kotemane. Later on also I was guided. How many gurus? Very great masters of international standard. Even on the bank of Ganga, Yamuna, Narmada, in those areas also I traveled alone. Many things you don't know. I traveled alone, even up to Pahalgam, Banihal, there in Kashmir. That is how everywhere I could see gurus. Even in small villages in Banihal and Gulmarg in Kashmir area, I could get some good people. Gurus everywhere. That is why I feel good people everywhere. Even in very small villages, in those areas where our Kashmiri Panditas were discarded, that area also I attended. I went around there. But now that Sharada Pitha, Sarvajna Pitha in Kashmir, it is, however, partially freed because of so many Balidan, Neuchavar. Still, that another very important part, Sharda Pitha, it is in that past Pak occupied Kashmir, POK. Very interesting things I wanted to share to you. It will be highly inspiring. I was a guide, research guide in Tumkur University for so many years, Sanskrit department. A lady from Tamil Nadu, highly dedicated, she got permission to go to that area where totally destroyed at surface level, but its pedestal level, foundation level still remaining. That type of temple, it is there in the POK, but she went there, took permission from the government. However, and because it was a archaeological study, and government between, it was some alliance will be there, so that part of that study she went to that Sharda Pitha. Only some Kandahar remaining things were there, and she studied. And after having and our Vastu, that the temple how it was, she could frame because she is expert in that, and she has submitted her report. The I was guide to her. Very interesting. And she accomplished her work now already submitted to university, got PhD also. And now that whole her study and her project work now it became documentary, remarkably important, archaeologically, spiritually, historically, scientifically monumental work some lady could do. Are such researchers now I am very much interested, so that under my guidance still there are some such students, they are doing their research, covering many ancient knowledge areas, archaeology, cosmology, psychology, and human anthropology. These are our areas. We know only mathematics, engineering, and some research areas, physics, chemistry, biology. Beyond that, there are many. That very study is called, it is, interdisciplinary, intradisciplinary, all words are very familiar, university terminology. But very important word is transdisciplinary study. Trans, it is. transdisciplinary study is beyond all these things, where there is no any subject boundary. Oh, it is physics, it is chemistry, it is biology, it is botany, it is zoology, it is psychology, it is history, geography, civics, like this, that. No, there will be no such barriers, no such boundaries beyond the body, beyond some time it is mind. Only transdisciplinary study and research nowadays, that is my domain. I have such like-minded people. I will be interacting with many people, many such people. The same immense happiness, immense joy I enjoy in your company, because you are all the earnest seekers of Sri Krishna Paramatman's Bhagavad Gita. Every Friday morning I take classes in Prashanti nowadays. It will be Maitri Milan. It will be 1 hour program again. And it will be chanted, it will be supported by chanting of Hanuman Chalisa and Bhagavad Gita. That is how it happens in Prashanti. So more or less 2 days I spent, because now I am there, the distinguished Professor Emeritus, after I served there as VC for 6 years. Now also I am the president of the governing body there, Yes Vyasa, Swami Vivekananda Yoganusandhana Samsthan, because the great man Padma Shri Vibhushit Dr. H.R. Nagendra, one who could conduct his traveling, his journey from Vyasa, NASA to Vyasa. He was the engineer in NASA, America. He is essentially is an engineer. Very simple, only with white panche and white shirt, he travels whole world. Now he stopped his journey. That is how he could take yoga to every corner, more or less 150 countries. My friends, nothing exaggerated. That type of great man, our chancellor there. So he is the real guiding philosopher. There are many great researchers. In that team, I am very proud of working there. But I spend only 1.5 days. Rest of the day, I am here for Janaseva now. Because I am Sangha Swayamsevak, as Sangha gives Adesha to me, that is paramount. So that I have more and more work I enjoy. Less and less work, I am more and more unhappy. More and more work, I enjoy more. That is how you also do like this in your own areas of work. I am happy, proud of you. Krishna was like that. Krishna's yoga gives that message. He was so happy when all yodhas, all those fighters were tired. As soon as the sun sets, rushing to their resting camps. But Krishna was taking those cows to Dvaipayana Sarovara and used to wash their body and talking to them. Horses, that Krishna. So Gopalaka Krishna, Ashwarakshaka Krishna, how many forms, innumerable. So that he is always, you can tell some people to make off their, this one, Anand. Small picture is enough. Anand, please take care of it. Okay, because they will be moving, coming, and there is video they can make it off.
Can you switch off the video, Midas?
Yes.
Midas?
Oh, he is not Midas. He is our very close friend.
I'm not getting his name.
He is very silent. I also wanted to talk to him. is our very close from Raichur. He is. And now and then he will be visiting Janseva also. Now he is smiling. You just ask his name and you just record, my friend.
You are on mute. You are on mute. You are on mute. Please remove the mute.
ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ಕೋತಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಯು ಆರ್ ಆನ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್.
ಹೇಳಿ, ಈಗ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳಿ.
ಸರ್, ಪಂಪನಗೌಡ.
ಪಂಪನಗೌಡ. ಪಂಪನಗೌಡ್ರು
ವಿಡಿಯೋ
ಎರಡು ಚಿತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಪಂಪನಗೌಡ್ರೆ.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್,
ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಮೀ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಊರ್ ಕಡೆಯವರೇ ಅವರು. ಆನಂದ್.
ಹೌದೌದು, ರಾಯಚೂರು.
ಅವ್ರು ಆಗಾಗ ನಾವು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಜನಸೇವೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಮೀ, ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್. Okay.
So video off ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ.
So that Krishna was that type of great hero. Recently I was talking to our friends about Uttar Ramacharita, Uttar Ramayana, how Rama was there, and that is also a very big project. 108 serials broadcasted. That is Ramayana Vishwakosha. Yes Vyasa. You can just go to that site. Yes Vyasa site, Ramayana Vishwakosha. Wonderful, highly enlightening, enriching classes. You can just make use of it also. 12th chapter we have finished. Our Shivramji will be making it, because he is expert in Ganapati's work. I do only Vyasa's work. Vyasa goes on telling. So, but it is not that Shivram only knows verbatim. He himself got that wonderful insight about Bhagavad Gita. He attended many classes in Ekanath Bhavan, Bangalore. That is why now you, Anand also can help to Shivram. Anand is very close to our Janseva, Hide Vidyarthi Bharat, very active also. So that one or two you can join and finalize these chapters. But somewhere, if in particular I know where you have some intricacies and areas of difficulty, I can make it still more easily understandable, more lucid and more understandable. That feedback I want, that's all. Otherwise, that chapter is very easy, because only two, Nityayuktaha and those who Avyaktopasakaha. Avyakta is difficult. Vyakta is very easy. We all belong to that Vyakta, tangible. Because we all know tangible form of divinity everywhere. For a cobbler, his God is that very Paduka. What he prepares. I knew. Cobbler, one who stitches those what is that, for preparing chappal and boat, cuts those skin pieces and all these he prepares. Before he starts that cutting those this ones, charma and all this, he offers prayer to Surya Narayana. They consider sun god as their god. So that taking those ornaments, his cutting instrument, and this they just to show to the sun god, and they start cutting that skin and prepare all footwears. This is our tradition. So men of all professions, men of all vocational courses, vocationalism, men of all craft, all kalas, all have their respective divine heads. See, interesting how much it is. Starting from a cobbler. That is the beauty of this great culture. That is why, with so much humble submission, we start. See, we have Valmiki Samaj, we have Kalidas Samaj. How many Samaj? For all these groups and Samaj, they have these names. Kanaka Samaj. Like that. That is the diversity. In diversity, also we have so much beauty. But Krishna, Manigana iva. Mayi sarvamidam protam sutre Manigana iva. It is just like a thread to make a garland, where he brings various kinds of gems in different colors, in different forms. That is how that mala necklace will be prepared. Or japamala with rudraksha or tulsi, dala tulsi, that will be prepared. So, Krishna tells this. One shloka is there. We do that one. This particular analogy can be applicable to this whole Dwadashadhyaya. There are many type of bhaktas. In the previous chapters also he told Chaturvidhaha bhajante. Artaha, those who are in trouble. Jijnansu, those who are so much curious to know more and more things. Artaha, Jijnansu. Then Artharthi, those who are just utility oriented people. Immediate result they are oriented. Result oriented. Artharthi. Then Jnani. They got great spiritual masters, Avadhutas. Like Nityananda, as Shivananda, as so many Brahmananda. Like that, their mind will be highly sublimated beyond all boundaries. Those who go for transdisciplinary study and research, making their own whole life as a lab for all type of experimentations, such people, Jnani. Tesham Jnani Nityayuktaha. That is told. Here in another language, Krishna puts, Arjuna evam satata yuktaste bhaktastvam paryupasate echapi aksharam avyaktam teshanke yoga viktama. Who know the yoga in its reality? That question. Some people, they are devotees. Every time they go for oral expressions and go for bhajan, satata yukta, bhakta. Echapi aksharam avyaktam. Some people, they don't want any form. Some people, we don't want these stones, temples, and all these tangible forms. We just go to a very natural place on the bank of some river, on the so-called calm seashore. There in those waves, in the pure sky, in those range, hills, mountain range, we see God. That is how many people, many poetries composed by Shelley and Wordsworth, Chaucer, Milton, all those great kavis, they're poets from Western, this one also. Divine Commedia man, very great poet from France. They have done so much. Such a poet, just you go to Ambika Thane Datta Dharwad, what type of things now new different poetries. Anu Nanu Tanu Nina Nana Nana. That is how Naku Tanti poetry he composed. Naku Tanti is the best collection of Dara Bendre, Ambikatane Datta. Every poem with Vedantic insights. That is so they are Avyaktopasaka. As more and more they go to that height of knowledge, they even go for such. In our all schools of thoughts, we come across such people. If you go to our Shaiva Sampradaya, our Allama Prabhu, very great Vedantin he was. That is why he could introduce Shunyopasana. That is what he could. In his poetries, if you just study, it is Brahmamayan Jagat. Everything it is consciousness. He could influence even a great leader of that time, Basaveshwara. That is how that Panchacharya Parampara came to this age now. Panchacharya Parampara, and if you go to that level, there is no controversy at all. That is why all our students who come from northern area, northern Karnataka, we must harmonize all mathas, mandiras. Don't quarrel, please. God is the same. Why should we quarrel in the name of gods and Mata Sampradaya? Some customs, systems, every time in every house differ. Husband preferences will be different, wife's priorities will be different, and she will be very happy to go for one type of worship. And children will be happy to worship Shri Krishna and Nagara Panchami because they are very happy to get more and more eatables. That is how there must be harmony in the name of all these things. Krishna, that is why these two questions when he put by Apartha, what is good? Who are the real yogis? Satata Yukta, he is also Satata Yukta. Every time go for Paramatmane Namaha, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, this type, Om Namo Narayanaya, that is devotees they are. Satata Yukta. And Avyuktopasaka, they don't show, they don't prefer any god. Shiva or Vishnu, whether he is in Kailasa or he is in Vaikuntha, whether he is Charmambaradhara or what? Pitambaradhara, they have no problem. If he has no ambara, no problem. Ambara means cloth. No quarrel. Whether it's Pitambara or Charmambara, no quarrel. This type of things now in this modern age we must go for harmony and harmony. Krishna told it clearly there. In this 12th chapter, that is the message we have to give, my friends. It is not at all any distinction whether they go for any real gods in the human form and go for bhakti, or they never prefer this type of form, but formless God. Whole Jagat is Brahma Sharira, whole Jagat is Bhagavan's body. Ramanujacharya told like that. Jagat Shariram Brahma, Sarvani Namani Brahma Rupani, Sarvani Rupani Brahma Rupani. That is what he told. All names are God's name. All forms are God's form. So much wonderful declaration by great Ramanujacharya. There are no clashes, no place for clashes. This one Krishna has taken here. Then Maya Veshamanoyamam Nitya Yukta Upa. That is the only thing. You must practice it without any break. Whatever you take, I have no problem with that. Whether you are Vyaktopasaka or Avyaktopasaka, whether you go for tangible or intangible, whether you go for forms or formless, whether you go to Shiva or Krishna or Ganapati or Ambika, Shiva, no problem. But you must be highly committed perennially, permanently, even while yet karoshi, yadashanasi, yet juhoshi, even while breathing, while looking at, while tasting, every karma you do Krishnarpana. That is the real great thing. That is the secret of success. That Krishna made it very much understandable when he just went on enlisting the qualities of bhakta. That we have to take there. That shloka you please remember. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitraha karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukha sukha kshami संतुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. Everywhere you go, this type of bhaktas are most beloved to me, most beloved to me, most beloved to me. That is how he goes on proclaiming. They are the most beloved persons to me. Even he, ye yathamam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamya. Whatever form, human form they prefer, let them choose. Do aradhana, do sadata dhyana. Do satata puja. Do satata kainkariya, seva. That's all. So he made it, the whole sadhana, very much user friendly. These points we can highlight. Me priyaha, me priyaha, me priyaha, me priyaha. These are the real master keywords in the 12th chapter. This much if we understand and make it clear, people will be highly benefited. Okay? Now we go to the 30th chapter. Here only three important things we have to understand. Kshetram, Kshetrajnaha and Paramatma. Three. Not three. Everything ultimately one. Just for convenience, we do it all these things. Very important one word here, it is Brahma Sutra Padaishchaiva. If you go to shloka number, I think 4. Yes. Shloka number 4. Rushibhihi bahudha geetam छंदोभिः विविधैः पृथक् ब्रह्मसूत्रपदैश्चैव हेतुमद्भिः विनिश्चितैः. Here, why these references Krishna giving? Because three important points which are directly connected with our life journey, human journey, he is projecting, introducing. Kshetram, it is common to all. All means whether they are mammals or they are human bodies or animal bodies or even insects. All jalachara, sthalachara, nabhaschara, all chara. Dvipada, Chatushpada. That is Veda says like that. 2 legs and all 4 legs, 4 and plus. That means all type of jivis, living species. Some number scientists also say, some lakhs, some crores like that. All type of. Even you just take animals, how many type? Fishes, how many type? It is unimaginable. Okay. That is good. However, when this world is so vast, here there are so many forms that everything comes under Kshetra. Why Kshetra? It is Kshatratrati. It protects your Atman. That is why it is called temple. Because it accommodates almighty consciousness. Atmanah alayah. Atmalayah. Deho devalayah proktah. That is how it is told. That is why one is kshetram. And inside every kshetra there is something. That all those Max Planck, Tao of Physics, man of Tao of Physics, great Physico Capra, and one who wrote that mysterious universe, James Jeans, all great scientists, they called it consciousness. Recently, it went to the pinnacle when the Indian great scientist, unknown to us, many of us, he is from Kerala. His name is George Sudarshan. Please understand. George Sudarshan was great professor in Texas, America. Texas University. He served with his wife Bhamati. So, a daughter of a great man of justice here in Bangalore, so High Court judge, I don't remember his name, that type great man. And he was Pakka Hindu in his practice. Every day he used to practice He Chakra. By birth, he was a Protestant. Shivram will be knowing. He was in Prashanti for 15 days. He and his team. Our Alex, you know. Alexis is his disciple.
Oh,
Alex Guru is Jar Sudarshan.
oh, okay.
Jar Sudarshan was in Texas, America. And he used to come to Prashanti and stay for 15 days. And all those best of all such achievers in nuclear science, they used to come to see Sudarshan. Sudarshan used to stay there, and they were having their own deliberations, interactions with all. It was organized by Alex. Alex is another great man from London, one who studied Jyotish Shastra, so expert he was. Even I got wonderful insight about Jyotisha from Alex, London man. He was student of Mahesh Yogi. And he became citizen of Bharat, and he stayed in Prashanti, our yoga university, for a long time. London man, British. Many such great people I could spend. So, Jar Sudarshan, he was there, and I used to teach Brahma Sutra to him. He was so interested. He told our Chancellor Nagendraji, I want to study Brahma Sutra under Ramchandra Bhatt. You just tell him. I knew him very long ago, because we were together for 5 days in Shankarmat, Bangalore. In Shankarmat, Bangalore, Jar Sudarshan, we all together for 5 days, studying about Vedanta, about perception. He was that type of Christian, more Hindu than Christian. He was, many such friends I have. So that I could arrange Brahma Sutra Patha. That Brahma Sutra word made me highly inspired and reminded me all those. But Jar Sudarshan, great nuclear scientist, no more now. And his disciple, his student Alex also now, due to some health reason, he is more time spending in London. He is not with us now in our university campus, but a very great man. Many such people they contributed. Enhancement of Indian knowledge system. Okay, now we come to this one. Brahma Sutra Pada. Brahma Sutra Pada means what? These are composed by Vyasa Maharshi. Another Krishna. You know Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna is not only one Krishna. Vasudeva Krishna, Vasudeva's son Krishna, Gita Acharya is one Krishna. The first Krishna. Okay. The second one is Badarayana Vyasa. He is Krishna Dvaipayana. Nomenclature little with little alteration. He is what? Badarayana Krishna. And the third one is Krishna Akaranta. She is Yajnaseni Draupadi. Just you tell all your life companions her contribution before 5 millenniums to transform the whole society. Rogue-ridden society it was. Politically hopeless society it was. Can you imagine a great lady like great spiritual Pandita Pativrata, all about 10 more, 15 adjectives Vyasa gives to Draupadi while describing her chastity and character of Draupadi. That type of great embodiment of motherhood and Kshatra Dharma. She was Draupadi Yajnaseni. She is Krishna. That is why many great thinkers about Mahabharata say this is the saga of 3 Krishnas. Please understand. Saga, Sahasa of 3 Krishnas it is. It is not only one Krishna. Saga, S-A-G-A, Sahasa Yatra of 3 Krishnas. That is what Mahabharata is. Whatever is there in Mahabharata, all 18 chapters, that whole thing Krishna summarized in the whole Bhagavad Gita. That is how we can understand. It is nothing. Brahma Sutra is another anthology, collection. Whatever is there in all 700 slokas and 18 chapters, it is culled out. Culled out. In English, it is called culled out. In the 555 aphorisms. Aphorisms means sutra. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಡೀ ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಸಾರ ಸಂಗ್ರಹವೇ 700 ಶ್ಲೋಕ. ಆ 700 ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳ ಸಾರ ಸಂಗ್ರಹವೇ 555 ಸೂತ್ರಗಳು. ಅಥಾತು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಜಿಜ್ಞಾಸ ಜನ್ಮಾದ್ಯಸ್ಯ ಯತಃ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಯೋನಿತ್ವಾತ್. ಹೀಗೆ 555 ಸೂತ್ರಗಳಿದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಸುಲಭ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ನಾನು ಈಗ 73 ನಂದು, ನಾಡ್ದು ನವರಾತ್ರಿ ಮುಗೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಂತೆ ನನಗೂ ಕೂಡ 72 ಮುಗಿದು 73ಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಕಾಲಿಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ದಿನ 7 ರಿಂದ 7:45 ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಸೂತ್ರವನ್ನು ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. 22 ವರ್ಷಗಳಾಯ್ತು ನಾನು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಸೂತ್ರ ಪಾಠ ನಿತ್ಯ. ಆ ನಿತ್ಯ ಪಾಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ರು ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ರು ಇಬ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಒಬ್ರು ಸುದರ್ಶನ್, ಯಾರು ಸುದರ್ಶನ್, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಂತೂ ಲಂಡನ್ ನಿವಾಸಿಗಳೇನೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸ್ಟಿಫನ್ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು. ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು. ಅವ್ರದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ಟಿಫನ್ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇದಾಂತ ಅಂಡ್ ಪಾಣಿನಿ ಇನ್ ಭಾರತೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭವನ್ ಲಂಡನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್. ಈ ಜೆಂಟ್ಲ್ಮನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಫನ್ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್ ಇವರು ಸ್ವತಃ ಯಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ಚರ್ಚಿನ ಫಾದರ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ಒಂದು ಚರ್ಚಿನ ಫಾದರ್. ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರಪ್ಪನವ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಿಫನ್ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್ ಅವರು ಆಂಗ್ಲಿಕನ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಫಾದರ್. ಅವರಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಫಾದರು ಅದೇ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗುರುಕುಲದಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ರು, ಪ್ರಶಾಂತಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ರು. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಸೂತ್ರ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೇನೆ ತಿಂಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿದ್ರು. ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಪ್ರಭು ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇದನ್ನ. ಯಾಕೋ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಧ್ವನಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರಪ್ಪನವ್ರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಥ್ರೂ ನಾನು ರಾಮಚಂದ್ರ ಭಟ್ರ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕಳಿಸಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾಗಳು ತುಂಬಾ ಇರೋಕ್ಕಿಂತದ್ದು ಬರೀ ನಾವು ಇದರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಸಾಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕೇವಲ ಶಾಬ್ದಿಕವಾದಂತಹ ಗ್ರಹಣ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಖ ದರ್ಶನ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆನಂದವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮುಂದುವರ್ಸೋಣ.
ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮುಂದೆ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸ್ಟೀಫನ್ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಲಂಡನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತು ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ 10 ದಿವಸ ಇದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಸೂತ್ರ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಮಾಸ್ಟ್ರು ಅವರು ಇವರು ಅಂತ ಅಭಿಮಾನ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ. ಅದು ಏನ್ 20-25-30 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಸೆಂಟಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಈ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಂಘದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿತ್ಯ ಸಾಧಕರು. ಏನೇನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗ್ಯಾಪೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಪೂರ್ಣ. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಲ್ಪನೆಗಳೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗ್ಯಾಪೇ. ಆದರೆ ಎಂಥ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದ ಘಟನೆ ನಡೀತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಂಡನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಐರ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ರಾಜಧಾನಿ ಡಬ್ಲಿನ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಹೋದರಿ, ಅವಳು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದವಳು, ವೇದಾಂತ ಸತ್ಸಂಗಿನಿ, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಲಾಸಫಿ ಅಂತ ಶಾಲೆ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ನಾ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಳು ತಾನು ಹಿಂದೂ ಪದ್ಧತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಿವಾಹ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಲು. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಸ್ಟೀಫನ್ ಥಾಮ್ಸನ್ ಇಬ್ರು ಸೇರಿ ಆ ವಿವಾಹವನ್ನ ಜರುಗಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ ಸತ್ಸಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಇನ್ 2010 ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಆಗ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಸಪ್ತ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಏಕಪದೇ ವಿಷ್ಣುಸ್ತ್ವಾನ್ವೇತು ಸಪ್ತಪದಿ ನಡೆಸಿ ಪದ್ಧತಿ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಚರ್ಚಲ್ಲೇ ವಿವಾಹ. 500 ಜನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಚರ್ಚಲ್ಲಿದ್ರು. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಐರ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡಿನ ನಗರ, ಐರ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡಿನ ರಾಜಧಾನಿ ಡಬ್ಲಿನ್ ಅಂತ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಫುರಣೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅದೇ ಕಥೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಕಥೆನೇ ಇದು ಕೂಡ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಹೇಗಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ಫಾದರ್ ಅವರು ಬೈಬಲ್ ಓದಿದ್ರು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಿತ್ರರು ನಾವು 3 ಜನ ಕೂತಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವರು ಗೌನ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು, ನಾನು ಇದೇ ವೇಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಉತ್ತರಿ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತಿದ್ದೆ. 500 ಜನರ ಸಭೆ ಚರ್ಚಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇತ್ತು. 25 ಜನ ಮಹಿಳೆಯರು ಪೀತಾಂಬರ, ಶ್ವೇತ ಪೀತಾಂಬರ ಧರಿಸಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ರು. ಮಹಾಶ್ವೇತೆಯರು ಆ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ರು. ಅಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ಲು ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತ ಆ ಬ್ರೈಡ್. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಭಾರತೀಯ ರೀತಿ ನೀತಿ ಪರಂಪರಾ ಫುಡ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಪರಮ ಇಷ್ಟ. ಆ ಸೋದರಿ ಅವಳಿಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಅಂಥ ಜನ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠರು. ಅದ್ರ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ವೇದ ಮಂತ್ರ ಉಚ್ಚಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾನೇನೋ ಅದ್ರ ವಿವರಣೆ ಕೊಡೋದಲ್ಲ ವಿಶೇಷ. ನನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತವ್ರು, ಒಂದ್ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಫಾದರ್, ನನ್ನ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫಾದರ್. ಚಿಪ್ಪ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು. ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತವರು ಮಂತ್ರ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಯಾವುದು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಬೃಹದಾರಣ್ಯಕ ಉಪನಿಷತ್. ಆ ಮಂತ್ರದ ಅರ್ಥ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಮಂತ್ರ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಹವಾ ಅರೇ ಪತ್ಯು ಕಾಮಾಯ ಪತಿ ಪ್ರಿಯೋ ಭವತಿ, ಆತ್ಮನಸ್ತು ಕಾಮಾಯ ಸರ್ವಂ ಪ್ರಿಯಂ ಭವತಿ ಅಂತ ಉದ್ದಕ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಒಬ್ಬ ಗೌನ್ ಧರಿಸಿದ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಫಾದರ್, ಆಂಗ್ಲಿಕನ್ ಚರ್ಚ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಚರ್ಚಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತುಕೊಂಡು ಪೋಡಿಯಂ ಮುಂದೆ ಅದರ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ವೇದ ಮಂತ್ರ ಹೇಳಿ ಅದರ ವಿವರಣೆ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಇದು ವಿವಾಹ. ಏನಿತ್ತು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ? ಪತಿಗೆ ಪತ್ನಿಗೆ ಪತಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಪ್ರಿಯ? ಬರೀ ದೇಹಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಆತ್ಮ ಇದೆ. ಪತಿಗೆ ಪತ್ನಿ ಯಾಕೆ? ಪತ್ನಿಗೆ ಪತಿ ಯಾಕೆ? ತಂದೆಗೆ ಮಗ ಯಾಕೆ? ಮಗನಿಗೆ ಅಪ್ಪ ಯಾಕೆ? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ಆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಆ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ರಾಶಿ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೂ ಪ್ರಿಯರು. ಯಾಕೆ ಪ್ರಿಯರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆತ್ಮ ಇರೋವರೆಗೆ. ಆತ್ಮನಸ್ತು ಕಾಮ ಸರ್ವಂ ಪ್ರಿಯಂ ಭವತಿ ಅಂತ ಆ ವಾಕ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್ ಓದ್ಬಿಟ್ರು, ಇಡೀ ಸಭೆ ವೈಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಇದು ದೃಶ್ಯಾವಳಿ ಇದೆ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲೇ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ನೆಸ್, ಭಾರತೀಯತೆ, ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಸೆಲೆಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಫೆಸ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥ ಹಬ್ಬ ಹುಣ್ಣಿಮೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮದುವೆ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿಗಳ ಸಮಾರಂಭ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಗೂ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ನೆಸ್, ಭಾರತೀಯತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಇಫ್ ವಿಲ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ವೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್, ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇತ್ತು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂಥರ ಹೀಗೆ ಸಂಜೆಯ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಗ ಅಜ್ಜನಾಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹರಟೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್, ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಕಸ್ತೂರಿ ಕನ್ನಡ, ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷು, ತುತ್ತೂರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದೇನೆ. ಈಗ ಇದೇ ತರ ಕಸ್ತೂರಿ ತುತ್ತೂರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. 4-5 ಭಾಷೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ, ನಂಗೆ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಜಗತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ಓಡಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಆ ದಿನ ಹತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ 2ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಜನಸೇವಾದ ಯಾವ ದಿನ ಹೇಳಿ?
ಸುವರ್ಣ
ಮಂಡಲೋತ್ಸವದ ಶುಭಾರಂಭ ದಿನ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿದ್ಧತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ನೆನಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗಲಿ ರಾಜಶೇಖರ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷವಾಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರವಾಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಕೇವಲ ಶುಕ್ರವಾರ, ಗುರುವಾರ ಯೋಗ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ವಾಹನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನನಗೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸತ್ಸಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಆನಂದಮಂತ ಮುಂತಾದವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಚಾರ್ಯರು ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೀಗೆ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಅಸ್. ಓಂ ಯತ್ರ ಯೋಗೇಶ್ವರ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಯತ್ರ ಪಾರ್ಥೋ ಧನುರ್ಧರಃ ತತ್ರ ಶ್ರೀಃ ವಿಜಯೋ ಭೂತಿಃ ಧ್ರುವಾ ನೀತಿಃ ಮತಿರ್ಮಮ. ಅನನ್ಯಾಶ್ಚಿಂತಯಂತೋ ಮಾಂ ಯೇ ಜನಾಃ ಪರ್ಯುಪಾಸತೆ ತೇಷಾಂ ನಿತ್ಯಾಭಿಯುಕ್ತಾನಾಂ ಯೋಗಕ್ಷೇಮಂ ವಹಾಮ್ಯಹಂ. ಓಂ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿ. ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಮಾತು ಇದು.